Yo, what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to episode number 7. Oh my goodness, can't believe we're already seven episodes in. It's crazy. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about the digestive system. Okay, and for those of you who do not know, this is episode number 7 of the COVID-19, the impact that has on the body, specifically body systems. Today, we're going to talk about the digestive system. Now, I know a lot of people love this system for mainly one reason. We get to eat. You know, the digestive system digest our food. It's in the name. So that's exactly what the digestive system does. I have the thing right here. It actually has the function of digestion and the absorption of nutrients. So any food that we eat, if there's any nutrients in that specific platter that we just ate, the digestive system is what takes out the nutrients and provides it, helps out the entire body. So it's actually a pretty important system, believe it or not. Now, what happens is this is when food is broken down into smaller molecules, which the body absorbs to gain different nutrients and just proteins and just strength, and take it out, spread it out to make the entire body itself stronger and once again maintain homeostasis. Now, the digestive system has two openings because there's a digestive tract in there, like the respiratory tract from our last episode. It's the digestive tracts with two openings: the anus, or the butt, and the mouth. So this digestive tract includes the mouth, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, and the large and small intestines. Just a quick rundown of the digestive system. Now, what does COVID do to the digestive system? Now, when you hear about some of the symptoms in COVID, you'll naturally hear things like shortness in breath, coughing, there's a lot of joint or muscle pain, just a lot of fatigue, and you don't really know, and there's been a lot of questions like, hey, does COVID even affect the digestive system? And the answer is actually yes, believe it or not. There was a doctor, I want to get his name wrong, I'm going to try. He was a gastroenterologist. His name is Patrick Colo III. He was asked, like, hey, have you seen anything that's been going on? And he actually replied, yes, I have. Some of the things that he has seen, actually, is people are getting loss of appetite. When COVID enters this system, it's the crave and that urge for food actually kind of goes away, and there's not really much that you'd want to eat. Another symptom of COVID being a part of the digestive system is actually, this one's kind of pretty bad. It's upper abdominal pain, which is right below the rib cage. So your rib cage is here. All that right below is a lot of pain, and it is pretty severe. However, it is limited. It's not going to be every single day, but for 2-3 days you're gonna feel something, just being honest, as well as that. And then also possible diarrhea. I mean, just everything gets so twisted up, and anything you do eat just kind of runs right through you. So it's not exactly the most positive thing in the world to hear, but that is one of the symptoms. Now, there is something in the digestive system as well called a GI tract, and it transports the different nutrients from the northern to the southern part of the body, kind of getting everything from head to toe, literally. Now, COVID gets in the way of this, and it becomes a problem, and it's hard for the body to absorb the different nutrients and fluids. And as I said, how COVID expands, when COVID does this in the digestive system, it stops that. Now, other body systems cannot get what they need, and then COVID will continue to move down to this system. It'll go for the hormones, it'll go for the bone, and it just continues to move until one or two things happen. I've already said those in the last episode, or in a few episodes prior. So it is definitely a huge issue. Of course, Dr. Okolo, the doctor, he said he's seen a lot of people having gastrointestinal bleeding, which can be a very hard thing to treat. When COVID enters the digestive system, a lot of things go haywire. A lot of things go wrong really, really quickly. It's hard for you to eat. There's diarrhea. There's internal bleeding in the intestines. It's a lot of things that can happen, and a lot of people say, well, I've not heard that, and it's actually been based off of 20% of the entire population with people who have had COVID. So 20% of these people have these exact symptoms to the T. So it's not exactly the best thing in the world. And then with the digestive tract being affected, it's either moving too much or it's not moving enough. And what that means is that the rate that everything should be moving, the food is either moving way too fast, which probably causes diarrhea because it runs right through you, or it's not moving fast enough, meaning it's going so slow that you're not really that hungry. Your appetite is messed up because you're still in the process of digesting food, even when you don't think that you are. Now, a lot of people say, okay, with all that to say, is there even a way to treat this? And the answer is yes, but only to a certain extent. Just because it is your stomach and your, that kind of direction, of course, there's only a couple medicines maybe. Like you have your Pepto-Bismol, stuff like that to help with your, to help with diarrhea, help with things like that, your upset stomach. But, excuse me, as I said, these are some things that you must consult with a doctor because everybody's body is different. Every doctor has different patients. Okay, this person has this problem, this person has this problem. So it affects a lot. I mean, this stuff could affect the liver. It could affect, it spreads rapidly. So this is something that you definitely need to do. So there are certain medications, it says here, like powders or pills that can be taken for the diarrhea. The best way to control this is to take medication and watch what you eat. If you know for a fact, if you're not 100% sure that you could take this stuff in, don't eat it. I would say stick to soft foods like mashed potatoes, soups, things of that nature. Something that you know is softer texture wise. So other than that, be very careful what you put in your system. Be sure to take those medicines, make sure everything dies down, relax, try to stay healthy. Even though you're having to eat softer foods, try to stay healthy the best you can. And of course, stay safe. Please stay safe. So that will conclude episode number 7. I can't believe it's already been 7 episodes. It's actually amazing. So I want you all to be safe. Thank you for coming in. Please let me know in the comments below what system should I do next. All right, but with all that to say, thank you so much for watching. You all have a good night. I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.